I'm calling a state of emergency. We over 60 videos. Do y'all even know what my channel about yet? I'm curious about that. Comment below if you know what my channel is about. And I bet you don't know. I bet you guess it wrong. You're gonna take the low-hanging fruit. That's not really what the channel about. Alright, I'll just tell you. The channel is funding investments. This is an investment funding channel. But I am going after the low income crowd because I am trying to do my part to help us raise our levels, right? Because we're at the bottom of the totem pole. Who are we? we are at the bottom of the totem pole. All right, and I want to help do my little part in the world to help raise that, including with myself. So I'm showing my journey. Yep, showing my journey, and I'm showing how to do it on low income. I'm just using my DoorDash money to invest with. So I got to make sure y'all don't miss that part. The most important part of why I created this channel is to show low income how to still be able to invest. And I'm gonna tell you, there's a strategy out there to keep you at low income, and that's to keep those bills at your neck. All right, so if you have credit card debt, what they do is when you think you locked in and you paying it on time, the interest rate increase. They use the inflation as an excuse to increase their interest rate. There's no reason why they should have to increase their interest rate, because they're not continually providing you on anything with your old debt. Your old debt just sitting there. It should be sitting at that interest rate that you purchased it at. But the reason why it don't is the reason why it's all a scam. So once the light bulb clicked on over my head about that, I stopped using them credit cards. I'm gonna pay them down and just have them for emergency purposes or business purposes. Don't use it for personal purposes unless you pay them completely off every single month to zero before the amount is due. You can't slow pay them, you can't late pay them, because they love you. They gonna love you. You late pay them and they get to throw a $35 to $55 charge on you every month. Oh, they love you because you don't know what you're doing. I promise you, they love you. So that's what this channel is about. It's about investment funding for low income. All right, and obviously it helps all people, middle income, no matter where you come from in the corner of the world. This shows you how to do it at your level, at your comfort, and it's really easy. All you got to do is cut out the frivolous stuff, some of the frivolous stuff. You don't even have to cut it all out. Just skip using DoorDash for a week and use all that money once a week, once a month. No DoorDash, no eating out. I'm gonna just eat at home, and all that money I save, I'm gonna calculate what I usually was spending, and all that money I save, I'm gonna invest with that. You can do the math and see where you're gonna be at in a year. All right, you can just do the math. You don't have to guess and say, oh, that's not enough, that's not gonna get me nowhere. Do the math. And then this is long term. We talking 10 years of this. 10 solid years. You can't take 10 years, you don't know if you're gonna be around. That old brainwashed cliche of, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, so I gotta live right now. 5 years, 3 years, you're still gonna be somewhere where you got a little bit of savings. So that's what this channel about. It is not a preachy thing. It's just to try to help you see that it's possible, and to show you that by me doing it. And that's what this is about. So I hope that helps. You know, it's not a DoorDash channel, but I use DoorDash to pay for my funding for my investing. Yep. Yeah, I do the day job. None of that money, all that money goes to bills and paying down bad debt. Probably like you, right? So then I got to do something on the side. I got to get out here in this car, you know, and yeah, you have issues with the car. You got to get under that hood sometimes. You got to get a cousin, brother, a friend down the street a neighbor to, you know, help you out. They might know a little bit more on cars. We just gonna do it. We just gonna get out here and get scrappy and do what we gotta do. And if you don't have a car, there's hundreds of other things online that you could do that you don't have to apply for, as far as getting a job kind of a thing. You could do that. You can get a second job. But that's just, even this is trading time for money. Can't get really past that right now. But we got to build something on the side. That investment is going to help us have to pay less time for money. If you see what I'm saying, if you see where I'm getting at, it's gonna loosen up that collar in the future. The 10 years from now, you is gonna thank you for it. So I gotta get in the store and do this shopping. I'm calling a state of emergency. For real. And who am I, right? But those bank accounts, those investments accounts, they can't be sitting on zero no more. They can't be negative. We can't be in more debt than we have in our bank. So we got to do something. Even if you crawl to it, if you walk to it, you gotta go. Gotta start now. Start now and have fun with it. Have fun on the journey. And I'll talk to y'all later. So this whole channel is me taking you by the hand and we walking together. We on this journey together. I'm going to include 2 videos that will show you how I am doing this. More details on how and why that I'm doing this in the end cards at the end of this video. And also share this video to your family and friends, or have this conversation with them, because we got to spread this. We all got to do this together. We all have to come up together. There's a study that says by 2050, the black community will be 0 as far as our financial standings. We'll have 0. This is like, picture that as knowing what's going to happen so that we can start doing things now to make sure it's not us and not our family. All right. So emergency. Thank you. Bye.